On Tuesday, President Vladimir Putin said that Russia was suspending its participation in the New START treaty with the United States that limits the two sides' strategic nuclear arsenals. Putin highlighted that Russia was not withdrawing from the treaty, but the suspension further threatens the last remaining pillar of arms control between the United States and Russia, which between them hold nearly 90% of the world's nuclear warheads, enough to destroy the planet many times over. Putin addressed lawmakers delivering a major speech to parliament nearly 1 year into the war in Ukraine. Towards the end of the speech, he said, and I quote, "In this regard, I am forced to announce today that Russia is suspending its participation in the Strategic Offensive Arms Treaty." Putin said that Russia's nuclear energy company, Rosatom, must also ensure the country's readiness to test a nuclear weapon if needed. He said, and I again quote, "Of course, we will not be the first to do this, but if the United States tests, then we will." No one must be under any dangerous illusions that global strategic parity can be destroyed, Putin said. The New START treaty was signed in Prague in 2010, came into force the following year, and was extended in 2021 for 5 more years just after US President Joe Biden took office. It restricts the number of strategic nuclear warheads that the United States and Russia can deploy and the deployment of land and submarine-based missiles and bombers to deliver them. According to reports, experts say that Russia has the largest stockpile of nuclear weapons in the world, with close to 6,000 warheads. Analysts said that Russia's move meant it would become more difficult to verify continued compliance with the treaty. In his speech, Putin said, without providing evidence, that the West has directly involved in Ukrainian attacks on bases for Russian strategic bomber planes deep inside Russian territory. He said that NATO demands that Russia should allow inspections of its nuclear bases under the New START treaty were therefore absurd. He further said that NATO members, France and Britain, also had nuclear weapons aimed at Russia that should be taken into account.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.